I'm telling you guys, get yourself a motorcycle, you'll never be lonely. So it's day 6 along the Route 66 trip, and it's much colder than it has been. Been in the 90s most of the trip so far, during the day, during the mid-afternoon. Today, woke up after a night filled with rain, and it's 58 degrees right now. I'm not complaining, I'm kind of digging it actually. It's gonna be good riding today. Blue skies, a little bit of wispy clouds. But the reason I say you'll never be lonely on the motorcycle is because the motorcycle attracts people to want to talk to you. You're a curiosity, you're something interesting, you're something fun. And I've met some pretty cool people along the way so far. And earlier today, a guy named Roy stopped by and just started chatting me up. And I'll throw his picture up right now so you can see what he looks like. He's from Phoenix, originally from Ohio. He's told me that he's hitchhiked across the country 3 times. And he's told me some pretty good stories from that. He was so friendly. He gave me a cup of coffee and a piece of his wife's banana bread. It was after a night filled with rain and having to get off the bike early yesterday because of rain. It was nice to experience that this morning and just spend, an hour or so chatting with him. He also pulled out his map and showed me some places that he thought were interesting for me to see. I'm actually gonna get off of Route 66 a little bit today, probably a lot today, because according to Roy, from here until God knows when, other than Carhenge, there's not a whole lot to see. So I'm gonna look for some alternative routes, something a little bit more fun, something a little bit more along my lines. I'm still going to consider this the Route 66 trip because I'm following a similar path, just a little bit different, experience a few different things. But I really appreciated Roy pulling out his map, giving me coffee, giving me banana bread. That hospitality is just amazing. I spend time at home. And, in my hometown, Madison, there's some friendly people, but maybe it's just because I'm traveling. But it just seems like I'm gonna have a brief moment where I'm gonna complain here. It just seems like people don't talk anymore, I work on the University of Wisconsin campus, and there are so many phone zombies. I use my phone a lot too. I'm guilty of it. I'm not a phone zombie. I definitely put my phone away while I'm walking around, but people are so timid, so afraid to talk to other people. It's just enjoyable to get out here, experience this, where people want to come up to you and chat with you, complete strangers, and you learn their stories and you learn about who they are. And I see that as a big part of the motorcycling community. A lot of us see another bike, see another rider, and just come up to us, and come up to each other, and we just start chatting. It happened to me when I was in Dwight, Illinois. I just got done eating those awesome biscuits and gravy that you saw in the previous video, and a couple just came up to me and started chatting with me because they rode a Softail and they wanted to hear about my bike and about my adventures. And they wished me luck, said God be with me, and it's just an amazing community. And I've only been part of it for 20 months at the most, so just under 2 years, and it's unbelievable. It creates a lot of joy in my life, and I'm honored to be part of the motorcycling community. I'm gonna go buy one, Roy. I appreciate that though. But hang on, maybe I'll just take a quick look, if you don't mind. Where did you pick this one up? Because there's so few places that's Walmart. I've stopped at gas stations and I've looked at other places. I'll stop at Walmart and get one. What do you do for a living, or what did you do for a living?
I was a union carpenter.
Did you? It's good work, man.
Well, I didn't have a college education. My dad was a union carpenter, and his dad before his dad too.
Well, look at the life you live, Roy. Sometimes you just don't need that. It looks like you live a great life.
Okay, here's Oklahoma.
Okay.
And so, here, let me show you Missouri first. These are nice campgrounds here, Pond Road, so they don't have any electricity, but they got water, show low.
I've actually done some hiking there. I went to college in Flagstaff in the 90s, yeah.
Okay. These yellow ones are roads that we've been on. You know,
yeah.
I marked them as
Camp Verde, I've spent a lot of time up in this area, yeah.
I try to take a different route every time. I've been across the 40 times visiting her mom.
Well, it gets boring, yeah. Yeah, you make things interesting.
I get on the interstate when we got over to Georgia, and I got on the interstate for like 20 miles, and I thought, boy, this is so boring.
Well, you're going to need more of that coffee you gave me to keep you awake.
Or I eat crackers or something.
Right.
And then if you get a state map, there's roads on here that aren't even on the state map.
Exactly.
And campgrounds. And I passed a campground yesterday, it's not even on here, and a couple roads. And then on here I left at one campground, I was supposed to get on the W in here, but it was VB, not W.
Oh my gosh.
I lost.
You're the best, Roy. I appreciate your company, chatting with you, your hospitality, and your help.
Well,
very kind.
Have a good trip.
I will. Enjoy your stay here and your trip back to Phoenix. See you later, Roy. But yeah, that's what it's like. I mean, he just wanted to show me again, give me a refresher, and it was super helpful. Something to be said of the positives of paper maps. Definitely go pick up one. This trip has turned out to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. So that's how it works, guys. Buy a motorcycle, go on an adventure. It will never be a lonely adventure.